lovelies. It's been a while since I did a Stash Dive Tuesday, and it's the first Tuesday of the month, which means it's ScrapDom Day, and I like to do those together. So what I've got here is what I had intended to do for about 3 Tuesdays now for Stash Dive Tuesday, and for March the product focus of the month in Rediscover Your Stash was phrase stickers. And so I had started preparing this with that in mind. It is now April and we now have a new product focus, but I'm still going to push through with this and keep going with it, partly because I've already started. For this particular exercise, I had pulled out from all those phrase stickers packs the word happy, and I also went to die cuts and sticker sheets and things like that, because to me those are much of a muchness. They're usually quite big and I don't tend to use the more generic kind of words in my titles. Now some of them are falling apart, that's okay, it's not going to make any difference because they're all going to be glued down. So what I did was use acrylic paint, in some places quite thickly applied, in some places watered down, because in a word such as this, if I had put it down quite thickly, you wouldn't really easily be able to see what that said. And then I went and used some different greenish mists and sprayed not directly on the words, but sort of in between, so that I'd get all the cast off spray. Anyway, so I've got a few more that I had found, and I've done them in white, but I haven't done the rest yet. But that is what I'll do, and while that's drying, I'll get the paper part sorted out. Now, I probably won't go through all the papers and supplies that I'm using. You're going to have to trust me that I don't have more than 2 of any given collection. Here are my photos. I thought I'd use this as a background. It's a Pink Fresh Studio. It already had that watercolour wash on it, and that's why I made the letters, why I sort of sprayed them various shades of green and aqua. So this page is going to be quite heavy on the pink and the green, because green is Joy's favourite colour and pink is mine. So I tend to do pages of us together like that. Yeah, so the idea is that I will stick that word happy down repeatedly and sort of almost make it part of the pattern. I mean, it will be lumpy and bumpy obviously, so it could either work well or it could go very wrong. For embellies, and I've got a big stack of various stickers and random motifs, because being ScrapDom we have to make it random. So I'm going to include some crafty themed motifs on this Botanic Gardens layout, because I met Joy in Chamel's scrapbooking Facebook group, and Joy also likes quilting and sewing like I do. What I did do is I wrote the journaling on here because I wanted to be sure it would fit, so I might stick that down, but I think it looks a bit naked on its own, so I'm thinking, what if I layer it, hang on, I need ink here, I'm getting ahead of myself. I quite like that. I'll ink that up, but I might even put a foam square under the corner of the green. Everything's in a crazy state here right now, so this weekend is going to be a big cleanup of the studio to get it into some kind of workable state. Let's see. I need to tuck it because I want it to look like it's a little bit tucked, but actually I'm going to have to put it on top, I think, because it's right on the edge. The journaling's right on the edge. Now for the embellies. I've got a couple of these wooden leaves because I'm not sure if I mentioned before, but in Rediscover Your Stash, the product focus of the month is wood veneer. So I definitely want to use a few of these butterflies. This one is pretty much the exact colour of Joy's dress. So I like that they're clear. I can cut them apart. The random motifs are beginning. We've got a camera, butterfly, some leaves. I definitely want to use these. Now, Joy's not from London per se, but she's from England. And the kangaroo, which, while not at the Botanic Gardens, does kind of work with the international theme we've got happening. Actually, we could just cover over the dropped down in London, because we're not in London. There's a globe here with Australia on it, so make some sort of a cluster like that. Maybe put a label or yeah, let's put a label sticker there. Okay, hearts, that's good. What colour? There's a tiny bit of yellow on that camera, so I could go with yellow. Friday, yay, it was a Friday actually. You know, the elephant might be stretching it just a little bit. Oh, the months, it was March, so one of these, I'll come back to that way, because any of these colours will work. Let's do the glasses, the sunglasses, because I had to keep taking off my glasses when it was raining, misting. So I will ink them up. Put it like that. The glasses could go like this. Just a kangaroo can go like that. There's still need to put something else there. There were some of these banners. Perhaps an itty bit of foam under that glasses lens. And we'll ink up the globe. I'm going to put the kangaroo on top because I think this bit was on the side of something else. Now, adhesive. And definitely some foam under the kangaroo. Now, glue dots, because the regular adhesive is not fantastic with this foam. So glue dots go on one side, and then it's got the adhesive side on the other. See a little cluster. The kangaroo's covering up everything we need to. There, random, yes, but you know, it still works. Okay, here we go. I'm going to peel that up just a little bit. You can still more or less tell what everything is. I think I'll put a butterfly and a leaf there. And I'm thinking now, I'm not sure if I like it like that. Is that any better? Yeah, I think I like it just a smidge better like that. This happy here got a little bit messed up, so maybe I could put a butterfly here and sort of cover that over and pretend it never happened. I mean, the green ones are a good match, but I think it needs a bit of contrast, so, and one of the littler ones. So if I put that there, and is there another leaf? Put the leaf and then the butterfly on top of the leaf, something like that. Now, on this sheet, I nearly forgot, there were two clear stickers that say "Oh Joy," and anything with the word joy on it I like to put on layouts about joy. I could put it here, you can still see what that says. Let's find something. Oh, okay, over here, think happy, be happy. Before I do any of that, I definitely want to put something from this. Or, alternatively, there is the Vicky Booten sheet. No, let me see. There's Crafty and Happy. I like the florals. That blue is a bit of an outlier, but I'm just going to go with it. I am just going to roll with it. Alright, glue dots for the leaf. Actually, this is the bigger of the two. I'll put that one up there. Okay, put that like that. And then the butterfly, I'll put a glue dot under that wing and a little bit of foam under this one. Oh, actually, I don't need to use a glue dot. These are really sticky. Well, a little bit sticky anyway. Seriously, my hands are really, really shaky today, so I am dropping everything. Yeah, we didn't have a theme for this week's or this month's ScrapDom. It was an anything goes type of scenario, so that's the butterfly there. Now, over here, same sort of thing. I might put the leaf like this. Now, what else? I definitely want this though. See, if I put it there, it's going to cover up that last little pink branch, and I've covered up most of them. I want at least a little bit left. Maybe just here. I can sneak a corner of it under there. You can still tell what it says. And I'll put another little bit of foam under there, just under that corner. Okay, that's nice and random. Meaningful random, but random. I could put one of these happy words. Think happy, be happy. I'm leaning towards the darker one here. And this sort of foamy kind of texture is something different again. Yeah, maybe like this, and then I can put a bit of that under the leaf too, like I did on the other side. Fill your life with joy. I do want to use that. I'm just not sure. Actually, no, that bluish colour, it might sort of, I'm definitely going to use more of this fernwood on a page that's got more of the scenery. Okay, so we've got Oh Joy here, and I'll put Fill Your Life with Joy up here maybe. Oh, hang on, I wanted the March, didn't I? I could use that. Maybe the yellow one, because there's a little bit of yellow here, a tiny bit there. And then I'll do a yellow March. You know, just because it's there. The planner I use already has the months in there, so I don't really use those for that. But they work just fine on scrapbook pages. Okay, I'm not thrilled with the location though, but it is what it is. So the only other thing that I think I'm going to add to this is some little enamel somethings. I've got these ones, which I think are going to make a nice colour match, but then there are these marble looking ones from Chamel's, her last collection, her very last one. So I might just put one of these in each area just because I think they look pretty. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it stopped recording. I'm not sure what the last thing was, but I added these enamel dots. I added the March sticker. I added another Joy sticker and a Crafty sticker. And that's about it on these foamy ones. So thank you so much for watching, and please check out the ScrapDom people and the Stash Dive Tuesday people, and the ones who are doing both. So the links to their videos and or their channels will be in the description box. So thanks again, and hope to see you again soon. Bye.